What's happening, everyone? We're getting ready to step in to something that is on everyone's mind as we're moving into 2024, and that's 5 key steps to lose weight and feel amazing. Got 5 tips here we're going to share with you. I got a background in this stuff. I've been running the gym and working in fitness for about 8 years now. Really excited to help share these tips with you and give you the knowledge that I've learned. I didn't always have the ability to share this message with you. I am a student of this game, and I've learned so much along the way when it comes to how I train, how I eat, and things that I do. I used to think the whole key was work out as hard as you could and not eat anything, drink water. I shared with everyone that has come into my gym, my journey. I used to, I thought that it was okay to undereat and not eat any protein or anything at all, and maybe a little bit of grass, lettuce, and just salads, and just eating like a rabbit. And those absolutely train wrecked my metabolism, and it's taken me years to get back to where I can function and lose weight and gain muscle and all those things and see those results as we go there. So that takes me to tip number 1, which is mindful eating habits. Well, the key things I can tell you is if you're eating 0.08 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight daily, not at a time, but if you can spread that out over 4 to 5 meals, the first thing that everyone always told me was, Jeff, I can't eat that much food. I just don't know how. And then I start to question, but can you eat that much of everything else? So there's a balance there, and I agree. When I first started eating, the actual number of calories I needed for a day, and mine was right at 2,000 calories in 2017, 2018. Mine was right at 2,000 calories, and it took me 2 weeks to be able to learn to eat that volume of food. So if you're eating your protein goal, is just being mindful of that protein goal, your body has enough protein to build muscle, and it will start burning fat. You realistically can play with your other calories. Now, you don't want to go all in on ice cream every day or what have you, and you want to make sure that you are controlling your booze to at least 2 drinks a week when you're trying to get to where you're going. But then that protein goal is essential to everything that you're going to do inside of any kind of fat loss program. So keep that in mind. And the other thing when it gets into just mindful eating habits is journal what you're eating, even the bad things. I have to count tequila and Oreos sometimes. TO is what we call it. But journal everything that you're eating for a week, and then you can figure out where your extra carbs is coming from, where your extra stuff's coming from, where you can make room for protein. And when you're trying to eat, some folks have to eat 300 grams of protein a day. When you're starting out doing it, it's a lot. Spread it out throughout the entire day and pick foods that have a ton of protein in them at one time. Number 2 is your daily movement ritual. It's up to you. You can join a gym. You can go on your own. You can go to YouTube. You can go to Google. You can find all sorts of research. You can work with coaches. There's tons of online coaches out there that can help you. You just got to be willing to commit to what the coaches are going to tell you. But that daily ritual movement is getting some type of exercise in. Something that is a little more than what you've been doing. Sometimes I have folks reach out to me and they say, Jeff, can I come work with you in your program? And I say no. After talking with them, I will tell them no, but I will ask them to do this. They're trying to go from 0 to 100. In my experience, that's one of the biggest things, one of the biggest mistakes that people make is they try to take on too much change at one time. So what we did at the gym is when you would come in, you'd be like, I want to lose weight, I want to do that, I'm going to get a routine. Like, hey, can you show me that you can show up 3 days a week for a month? That's all we're looking for. because that excitement wears off. When you realize that it takes twice the effort to lose where you are than what it did to put it in, it starts to work with you here. And that's just part of the process that we try to teach everyone. We're trying to teach you a lifestyle. And when you're teaching lifestyle, it comes with a lifestyle change. So we have to work hard to get get their mental oars rowing in the direction. So we control the type of habits and change that we do. Just minimal hitting that protein goal from number one, and finding some type of exercise at least 3 times a week. Some folks I tell is go buy a pair of walking shoes, walk around your neighborhood for 30 minutes, send me a message and let me know you got it done. Before you spend any amount of money, that develops that habit. You hear a lot of noise on habits being formed after 21 days. Hey, it's whatever's there, whatever routine, whatever builds in, but that doesn't hold true for everyone. But I can tell you, if you'll get up and walk 30 minutes a day for every day for 28 days, you're going to feel better. Your negative energies are going to start to move away, and you're going to find that, hey, wait a minute, I'm on to something here. So that's tip number 2. All right, so movement, we got our protein and we got our movement. Number 3 is easy. Hydration. I say it's easy, but it's also the most overlooked. It's easy because you're used to drinking throughout the day. It's easy for folks who work near a bathroom. Let's put it like that. It's super easy if you work near a bathroom. If you're not used to consuming, and here's your key, half your body weight in ounces of water. So what do people do to get that? I have a shaker. It's I can't remember the ounces on it, but it's one of those tall shakers. I have 2.5 of those to hit my water every day. That is super key. First thing in the morning when you get up, drink a glass of water. Drink 2 glasses of water. That helps your metabolism. It rehydrates you from overnight, and it helps you just function. So, comparing your water, your movement, and your food takes us over to number 4. And number 4 is one of my favorites: rest and recovery. It's okay to miss a day. It's okay if you put Monday, Wednesday, Friday down as your workout days and you want to sleep in or you want to rest on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's okay. I use those times to stretch, to do some movements, to do some just self-care things that I need to do. I get massages. I go to a chiropractor. I do all the things. I sit in a cold tub. I sit in a hot tub. I do everything you can think of when it comes to just physical wellness and what makes me feel better. And that is dialing in. You have to dial this in for yourself. I work out. What does Jeff do? I work out 5 days a week. This is except when the kids are going to be out of school, then I generally am on I plan my breaks and I take off. I don't work out. I may do some stretching if we're traveling or what have you, or we may find something physical to do, but I am not there trying to find a gym and a workout. Now, if it is not part of the plan, yes, I'm going to work out 5 days a week. I'm going to figure out some kind of weightlifting. I'm going to move some dumbbells because I have learned it is key to just mental health and staying sane is me getting in my daily workouts. And plus, it's just it is one of those things that I have found that is good for me. And after I started working out, the better I felt, which takes me to my number 5. The last one is join a supportive community. I tried to figure out this stuff forever on my own. I YouTubed and Googled everything until it gave me the answers I want, and it will do that. You can Google all this information that I just gave you, and there will be points that will be against this, and there's going to be points that are pro this. So just keep that in mind. I Googled everything that I possibly could, trying to figure it out on my own. And then sometimes I just let my old mental, not fear of asking anybody for help mindset step in. And it was, I'm not going to drink. I'm going to drink water, but I'm going to fix it in some kind of green shake because the more greens you have, it helps you lose weight and it's good for you. I wasn't hardly eating any protein at all. Damn sure was not hitting my daily calories. I was probably eating 1,000 to 1,200 calories or something like that. Probably. But then on the weekends, I'd try to drink 48 beers, and I was saving my calories during the week, so I could have, because most of your light beers 100 calories per. So I'm saving all my beers for all my calories for my weekend beers, which is not healthy at all. You guys don't do that. But I found group exercise. I was fortunate trying to figure out on my own, and I went into Fit Body Boot Camp over in Salem, Virginia. I went into Fit Body Boot Camp and was like, this is all women, I'm sorry I didn't know. 5 a.m. They're like, no, come on in. And they worked out. We whipped me around that freaking room, and I felt like $1,000,000. That's exactly what I was looking for. And once I found that, I found accountability in the coaches. I found accountability in not only the coaches, but the members would say, hey, we'll see you in the morning. You're like, crap, now they got to come back because they're expecting me to be here, and they saved my spot on the floor. So we would, finding group exercise was so good to me, they ended up buying one, right? So that is my tip number 5, is finding a supportive community. You can come work with me. You can go join a Fit Body Boot Camp. You can find group exercise. If that's not your thing, you can find personal one-on-one. Yes, it's expensive, but you're investing in you. But go back to what I told you before all that. Put on a pair of shoes and walk 30 minutes a day in your neighborhood. Hit your protein goal. Drink half your body weight in ounces of water. Do not try to change 5 or 6 things at one time in your life. You're going to find yourself coming back to reset each time. If I can help you, make sure you send me a direct message on Instagram at Jeff, Rabason. It's Jeff Robertson. So send me a message. Let me know what I can do to help you. I'm excited. If you decide you're going to put those shoes on and walk in your neighborhood for 30 minutes, you see this message, you see this video, make sure you send me a message. Let me know you got it done. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to support you in your journey, even if you're not working with me. But if you're looking to find that extra little bit of edge, shoot me a message. I'll be glad to help you.